Hello friend, welcome all of you. Today we will discuss about fat metabolism or lipid metabolism. So in this topic we will discuss about lipid metabolism. लेकिन बिफोर गोइंग फर्दर तो हम उससे पहले मेटाबॉलिज्म टर्म को समझेंगे। मेटाबॉलिज्म का मतलब होता है एनाबॉलिज्म प्लस कैटाबॉलिज्म। एनाबॉलिज्म का मतलब है कि जब छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल मिलकर के कोई बड़ा पार्टिकल बनाते हैं तो वो एनाबॉलिज्म कहते हैं। लाइक ग्लूकोज है, बहुत सारी यूनिट्स ऑफ ग्लूकोज मिलकर एक ग्लाइकोजन बना देती हैं, वो हुआ एनाबॉलिज्म। एंड कैटाबॉलिज्म मतलब जिसका उल्टा, जब बड़े बड़े पार्टिकल जब डाइजेस्ट होकर के एब्जॉर्ब होकर के छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स में बढ़ जाते हैं उनको कैटाबॉलिज्म कहते हैं। जैसे कि जैसे ग्लाइकोजन ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्ट हो जाए तो ये हो गया कैटाबॉलिज्म। लाइक दैट लिपिड भी ऐसा ही जैसा होता है। लिपिड का डाइजेशन एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कैसे होता है? Definition of lipid metabolism. Lipid metabolism is the synthesis and degradation of lipids in cells involving the breakdown or storage of fats for energy. These fats are obtained from consuming foods and absorbing them, or they are synthesized by an animal liver. Now, classification of lipids. Based on the chemical nature, lipids are classified in four types. First one is simple lipids, second one is compound lipids, third one is derived lipids, fourth and last one is lipid complex to other compounds. In simple lipid, they are ester of fatty acids with glycerol or other higher alcohols. In compound lipids, they are fatty acids esterified with alcohol, but in addition they contain other groups. Depending on these extra groups, they are subclassified into phospholipid, means containing phosphoric acid, and second is non-phosphorylated lipid. Third one is derived lipid. They are compounds which are derived from lipids or precursor of lipids, like fatty acids, steroids, and fourth one is lipids complex to other compounds. These are storage from energy like triglycerol, structural components of biomembranes like phospholipids and cholesterol. Third one is metabolic regulators or steroid hormones and prostaglandins act as a surfactant, detergents and emulsifying agents like empathetic lipids. Act as a electric insulator in neurons, provide insulation against change in external temperature or subcutaneous fat. 7 which give shape and contour to the body. Protect internal organs by providing a cushioning effect. Pads of fat. Help in absorption of fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Improves taste and palatability of foods. Before going further in this topic, we have to learn about types of fatty acids. Fatty acids having carbon atoms 4 to 6 are called small chain fatty acids. Those with 8 to 14 carbon atoms are known as medium chain fatty acids or MCFA. Those with 16 to 18 carbon atoms are long chain fatty acids or LCFA, and those carrying 20 or more carbon atoms are named as very long chain fatty acid or VLCFA. The SCFA, like butyric acid, have 4 carbon atoms, and caprioic acid having 6 carbon atoms are found in butter and ghee. The name butyric is derived from butter. In MCFA, capric acid having 10 carbon atoms and lauric acid having 12 carbon atoms And myristic acid having 14 carbon atoms are present in coconut oil and human milk. Normal skin has a very thin layer of sebum secretion with medium chain triglyceride containing lauric acid, which prevents bacterial entry into the body. Now, digestion of short chain fatty acids and medium chain fatty acids. Digestion and metabolism of SCFA and MCFA are entirely different from those of LCFA or long chain fatty acids. Small and medium chain fatty acids containing triglyceride do not require prolonged digestion. Pancreatic lipase and bile salt are not required. MCT synthesis lipase catalyzes the complete hydrolysis of MCT into glycerol and small medium chain fatty acids. These three medium chain fatty acids diffuse directly into portal vein circulation. Short chain fatty acids and medium chain fatty acids are preferentially oxidized by peripheral cells, and so they are not deposited in adipose tissue. Now, digestion of very long chain fatty acids and long chain fatty acids. Fatty acid having 16 to 20 carbon atoms are called long chain fatty acids, and more than 20 carbon atoms are called very long chain fatty acids. Examples are eicosapentaenoic acid EPA and docosapentaenoic acid DHA are good example of very long chain fatty acids. DHA is synthesized in liver from linolenic acid or omega 3, which has 18 carbon atoms and 3 bonds. DHA is available in large quantity in fish oils, and DHA is especially required for the development of brain and retina. Low level of DHA in blood is seen in patients with retinitis pigmentosa. Lipid metabolism. Fats within the body are indigested as a food or synthesized by adipocytes or hepatocytes from carbohydrate precursor. Entails the oxidation of fatty acids to either generate energy or synthesize new lipids from smaller constituent molecules. Associated with carbohydrate metabolism as product of glucose such as acetyl coenzyme A can be converted into lipid. Next one is end product of lipid metabolism. Just like glucose, the end products of fatty acid metabolism are carbon dioxide, water, and ATPs. However, complete combustion of fatty acid to those products also require glucose, otherwise ketones are produced. Next, where does lipid metabolism occur in the body? Means metabolism शरीर में होती कहाँ है? Then triglyceride and lipids, high energy molecules, are stored in adipose tissue until they are needed. Although lipogenesis occurs in the cytoplasm, the necessary acetyl coenzyme A is created in the mitochondria and cannot be transported across the mitochondrial membrane. Now, how lipids are transported in the body? Lipid transport function of lipoproteins in blood plasma, fatty acids, and cholesterol transport in plasma lipoproteins evolve in the context of an open circulatory system in which lipoprotein particles are secreted directly into the blood and have ready access to cells in various tissues. What is the role of the liver in the use of lipids? With the help of vitamin K, the liver produced proteins that are important in blood clotting. It is also one of the organs that break down old or damaged blood cells. The liver plays a central role in all metabolic processes in the body. In fat metabolism, the liver cells break down fats and produce energy. Now, how are lipids used in the body? Lipid, also known as fats, play many important role in our body, from providing energy to producing hormones. Human body would not be able to digest and absorb food properly without lipids. Of course, eating more fat than you need can lead to weight gain, but in proper amounts, lipids are a healthy part of your diet. Now, how do we metabolize fats? Fat metabolism, almost all fat in our diet comes in the form of triglyceride. These compounds containing three fatty acids held together by a molecule called glycerol. In order to store or use fats for energy, this bond must be broken by pancreatic enzymes released into our stomach acid. Where are lipids absorbed in the body? Most lipids that us consume in our diet are fats. Some digestion occurs in mouth and the stomach, but most takes place in the small intestine. Bile is produced by liver, stored and released in our gallbladder, and emulsify fat globules into small droplets. Now, difference between triglycerides and glycogen. Triglyceride, a gram of triglyceride of nearly anhydrous fat stores more than 6 times as much energy as a gram of hydrated glycogen, which is likely the reason that triglycerols rather than glycogen were selected in evolution as the major energy reservoir. The glycogen and glucose stores provide enough energy to sustain biological function for about 24 hours, whereas the triglycerols store allow survival for several weeks. In this slide, you can see the entire process of lipid digestion in brief. Fat taken by and the digestion started from the from the mouth and comes into the stomach, then in small intestine. In small intestine, bile salts emulsify dietary fats into small intestine, forming mixed micelles. Intestinal lipase degrade the triglycerols. Then fatty acids and other breakdown products are taken up by the intestinal mucosa and converted into triglycerols. Then triglycerols are incorporated with cholesterol and apolipoproteins into chylomicrons. Then chylomicrons move through the lymphatic system and bloodstream to tissues. Then lipoprotein lipase or lipoprotein lipase activated by acetyl coenzyme a second in the capillary convert triglycerols to fatty acids and glycerols. Then fatty acids enter into the cells, myocytes or adipocytes. Fatty acids are oxidized as a fuel or restricted for storage. Now, most important in lipid digestion is micelle formation. A micelle is a aggregate of monomer surfactant molecules dispersed in a liquid colloid. Hydrophilic head regions in contact with surrounding solvent sequestering the hydrophobic tail regions in the micelle centers or oil in water micelle. Inverse micelles have the head group at the center with the tails extending out or water in oil micelle. सो फॉर नाउ अभी के लिए इतना. नेक्स्ट क्लास में नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर मिलेंगे. थैंक यू.